The Silent King has returned with ill news. The void was not empty. There was no peace in exile. There he found a greater threat to the continuation of our race. A great hunger poised to consume all in our galaxy. I am Pharaon Varia of the Infernal Dynasty. I have pledged my legions to the Silent King's cause. He will see the return of the Necron tier, and the dominance of the Necrons in this galaxy once more. But first, he has granted me an immense task. I must establish a new pariah Nexus in this cursed sector. The Immaterium must be calmed. The Great Swarm must be severed from its host. I will see to it that the Devourer is driven from this sector. For these are our worlds. This galaxy is ours to command.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to the Hungry Nexus, a 5-player narrative campaign set in the Cassula Sector, which is being ravaged by a war between the Infernal Dynasty of the Necrons and High Fleet Charon, a splinter fleet of High Fleet Kraken, who's trying to consume it all. The Necrons are attempting to establish a pariah Nexus, which is a series of black stone towers and pillars and obelisks all around in order to calm the Immaterium and stop it from having any effect here. In the meantime, the Tyranids, of course, just want to consume everything for their biomass. So that'll be the backdrop of this entire campaign. In the meantime, we have 3 other factions that are entering this sector, each with their own agenda. We have Steve playing the Dark Angels, we have Josh playing the Adeptus Custodes, and we have Dave playing Orcs who are working for World Eaters. So they'll actually be using the World Eater rules, but he'll be using Orc models. You'll see. It's a whole customized army, and it looks super awesome. We'll be using the Crusade rules from the Warhammer 40k core rulebook with some additions to add the flavor for this narrative campaign. All the additions are available for free. We'll have links in the description below. Again, if you're a Vault member, you can get access to this full narrative campaign. So what'll happen whenever we post battle reports for this campaign, there will be another one posted in the MiniWarGaming Vault. So if you're not a Vault member, you won't be able to see it all. You'll only get half of the story. So a link to the next battle report will be down there. It helps support us. It helps us to be able to do these narrative campaigns and battle reports. If you're already a Vault member, thank you so much for your support. So without further ado, let's jump into the first mission with Luka and I will be playing Tyranids versus Necrons. Enjoy. As we enter this theater of war, the front lines of the Tyranids have been grinding against the Necron forces for weeks to no avail. But as their scouts have worked around the Necron lines, they have uncovered a weakness in the enemy flank. If they only divert a portion of their forces, they can roll up the enemy line and defeat them before they can overwhelm the Tyranid front. Our first mission will be Flanking Maneuver, mission number 6 of the incursion missions in the mission pack from Beyond the Veil. This one has weird deployment zones. The attacker has an L-shaped deployment zone and the defender has the other corner. There are 2 objectives, one in the attacker's deployment zone, placed in a specific position, and then one in the defender's deployment zone, placed by the defender more than 3 inches away from any battlefield edge. There are a few ways to get victory points here. The first one is at the start of each of your command phase. You get 10 victory points if you have any units wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. You also get an additional 10 points if there are no enemy units in range of your objective marker. It's not about holding your own, it's about keeping your opponent away from it. At the end of the game, you score an additional 30 victory points if you control your opponent's objective marker. Now in this one, you also get to ignore morale tests if you are in range of your own objective marker. And on top of that, you do not generate strategic setbacks for this mission. And now let's take a look at the forces. This is my incursion force of Tyranids. This is a battalion of the High Fleet Kraken. It's actually High Fleet Charon, but they are a splinter fleet of the High Fleet Kraken in the narrative that we have in the MiniWarGaming narrative cinematic universe. It's going to be led by a flying hive tyrant with monstrous scything talons and a missing horn and a base that needs to be repaired. either way, he's coming in. And remember, in Crusade, you have different ways to upgrade with Warlord traits and relics and all your command point stratagems that you use before the game to upgrade things. Instead, you spend requisition points. And so I spent a few requisition points through this. The first one is to give him the Kraken-specific relic Chameleonic Skin, so it's -1 to hit him, period, melee or ranged. The second was to give him Monstrous Size Adaptive Physiology. So I choose one of his weapons, which is just his Monstrous Scything Talons, and they get +1 strength, AP, and damage. So that's 2 upgrades that he has received, so he'll be worth 2 Crusade points. The other HQ choice will be a Tyranid Prime with a Death Spitter and Scything Talons. No other upgrades otherwise. In our troop slots, we've got a big unit of 9 Tyranid Warriors with Death Spitters and some Barbed Stranglers in there and Scything Talons. And I gave them Adrenal Glands for +1 advance and charge. And also, I gave them the Adaptive Physiology for 1 requisition point of Enhanced Resilience, which means they ignore AP -1 and AP -2. But they'll just take AP -3 and worse as they are. So it helps them to stay alive a lot longer. We've got a big unit of 20 Termagants with Devourers. Now that their points have come down, I want to try out actually using them. No other upgrades. And then our third troop choice will be a little unit of 3 Ripper Swarms. Now Swarms and Drones and summoned units can't earn experience, so these guys are just there to fill in the gap of the needed troop choice and to deep strike and do whatever they need to do. They can still perform the actions for the scenario of trying to destroy the Necron terrain, so they can be used for that. In our elite slots, we've got a unit of 3 Hive Guard, no upgrades, and then lastly, a Haruspex. And I spent a requisition point to give him an Adaptive Physiology as well of Monstrous Size, which I then choose one of his weapons to give him +1 strength, AP, and damage, and it's his Maw that I choose for that. You'll notice that it allows me to bring 3 Adaptive Physiologies, and normally you couldn't bring more than 2, but that's the fun part of Crusade, is that you can just keep spending requisition points and keep upgrading your guys. They'll still have the normal restriction of only 1 Adaptive Physiology, 1 Relic, 1 Warlord trait each. And that is my 1,000 points of Tyranids.
And here we have the Infernal Dynasty led by Theron Varia. Now she is a Necron overlord, she is a Necron tier royalty, and she is essentially one of the sole surviving members of her old dynasty that she's renamed the Infernal Dynasty and has since sworn fealty to the Silent King due to his very generous support. And she is out here seeking out his agendas, in his name. Now, she is going to be equipped with a very rare and powerful Necron relic, essentially using the rules of the Void Reaper. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Void Reaper, but for all rules intents, it's the Void Reaper. It even has a Resurrection Orb built into the base of the staff. So she kind of slams it on the ground to activate the Resurrection Orb and resurrect fallen warriors nearby her. Not actually built into it, but it looks like it is, so I like that. That's the idea I have in my mind. They're all going to be using the Caesarican Dynasty for rules. I was thinking about making them a vassal of the Caesarican Dynasty, but I really wanted the Warlord trait and access to the stratagem, so it works better this way if they're just from the Caesarican Dynasty, but they are the Infernal Dynasty, which are not necessarily vassals. They willingly swore fealty. I guess that is in one way vassalage, but she is going to have the Triarch's Will Warlord trait, which will allow me to manipulate the combat protocol cards instead of using the normal rules for it. I'll explain that later on. And I guess that's it for her. She's obviously upgraded with Pharaon. The Silent King has uplifted her, being one of the only remaining royalty left of the dynasty, so she'll be able to give out My Will Be Done twice. That will increase her Crusade points by 2, though, being a 2 command point stratagem to use in the game, requisition stratagem. Leading the other part of the force as like a second in command, we have a Royal Warden here, who was kind of gifted by the Silent King to act as an advisor, because there's a lot of Cryptex left in the dynasty, but they are off rebuilding the dynasty, and not so ready for war, at least not yet. I might add more to the Crusade force later on, but for now, we have a character gifted by the Silent King, as well as the Lich Guard in front of them, acting as bodyguards for the Pharaon, as she is very valuable to the Silent King, and he did not want her to be without a bodyguard unit like the Lich Guard. Plus, they're one of my favorite units in the game, so I had to throw them into the list. This is a battalion, so for troops, I have 3 units of warriors. Again, all gifted by the Silent King. The only remnants of her dynasty are Canoptic units that Cryptex have built, because she was only able to salvage the few Canoptic stuff she could, as well as a few Cryptex. So we have 2 units of Reapers, 1 unit of Flayers. They're all 10-man units, trying to keep it small and giving myself more variety of units in these games for multiple objective games. And of course, because there are Canoptic units left, I wanted to show those off, and I haven't really had a chance to show off the Forge World stuff. So I'm going to go with Acanthrites here. We have 3 of them. If you're not familiar with what they are, they have Melta weapons. They each have a Melta gun built into them and some close combat capability as they drone around the battlefield, their little robot bug wings. And we have Scarabs as well, a giant unit of 9. Now they are swarms, they won't be building up experience throughout the course of the game, but they are, well, they've always been one of my favorite Necrons, so I had to throw them in as well. And just a big squad of 9 because it makes them a little bit more durable as opposed to little squads of 3. And we are here enacting the Silent King's will.
The Necron forces are marching forward as their typical grind has happened, and they see the more Tyranid forces coming forward, Haruspecs, Warriors, a Prime, and the Hive Guard. But then, coming up their flank, a flying Hive Tyrant swoops down, and a gaggle of Termagants, a big swarm of them comes through with their Devours.
Is that all Devours?
That's all Devours.
Oh, it is all
That's
Devours.
a lot of shots. There's
boy.
60 shots there, strength 4.
Yikes.
But no AP or anything.
Yeah,
so.
no AP.
And just hitting on 4s. They
Yeah.
do reroll 1s to wound if there's at least 20 of them, so as long as they're at full
As long
strength.
as you don't lose one guy.
As soon as they lose a guy, I lose that, but whatever. And so, thankfully, your Pharaon was quick-witted, and she was able to secure her flank, because she got exposed all of a sudden. The flying Hydrant coming down, seeing
the Lich Guard take position.
and then the Lich Guard take position to hold off against that. So we've got a nice little narrative deployment going here. That's just the way it happened to turn out. And so we're both there, and now we got to find out who goes first. So since this is Crusade, we just roll off, and the winner chooses who goes first. Luka gets a 2, and I
A 6.
get a 6. Ooh, I think I want to go first.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, because I want to get some alpha striking shooting going on here.
Not a fan of that. That's okay.
A couple more things to quickly mention. Luka
Right.
failed to mention he's got a Warlord trait on his Royal Warden.
Yes, so because he's a gift from the Silent King, he is also a thrall of the Silent King because he serves him. Mostly serves Varia, but you know, he's from the Silent King. His Warlord trait is going to be the thrall of the Silent King, increasing his adaptive strategy to 12 inches, which is the unique part of that Warlord trait there, as well as the agendas.
So what 2 agendas did you choose?
I chose the Necron one, Supremacy through Annihilation. At the beginning of the first battle round, I pick a unit.
That's
and
at full strength.
That's at full strength, no wounds, no models missing. And if I destroy it in that battle round, every unit that took part in destroying it will gain a tally, and then at the end of the game, they gain experience equal to the amount of tally they have at the end of the game.
So the easier way to say it, choose a unit at full strength. Everybody who helps kill it that battle round gets experience if they destroy it.
If
totally.
it has to be completely wiped out.
Right.
So it's going to be a little tougher with the giant warrior thing. The gaunts not so bad, and the Ripper Swarms, if they show up, not so bad. But
So which one are you going to choose this battle round?
I'm going to choose these guys, these Termagants here.
Hoping to kill all of them.
I'm hoping to kill all 20 this battle round, and if you run away with them, you run away with them.
What is the second gen?
Survivor. I really want experience points on Varia. So the way it works is, if she survives until the end of the game, she'll gain 2 experience points. But if she survives with more than half her wounds, she'll actually gain an additional 2 for 4. So if I could, but I'm going to be aggressive with her at the same time. So it didn't feel good to pick it, but it's a great way for her to get experience. And I'm kind of new to the whole Crusade thing, anyways. And this one kind of
felt right.
She's naturally a survivor, right? So it kind of felt right to pick it.
Yeah, exactly. I chose Sentinels for my Hive Guard. So you actually have to choose a unit and 1 objective, and at the end of the game, if they're controlling that objective, then they get 4 experience points.
They must be wiped.
Yes, I also chose Assassinate, which is any unit that kills a character gets 2 experience points.
Oh.
So I got 4 potential experience points from that between your Royal Warden and your Pharaon. And now we'll go to my first turn. In my command phase, I get another command point, bringing me up to 9 in total, 6 base, plus a 2 bonus for being at disadvantages here. And, or perceived disadvantages. We'll see how much of a disadvantage they end up being. And other than that, let's go to my movement phase. These Termagants are going to swarm through the Necron side, going towards their flank. They're 6 inches. And so I'm just going to make sure they can all fire. I was considering advancing them to get within an inch of the terrain, so next turn I can do the action. But then it'll be -1 to shoot, and that just doesn't feel right yet. Because they have 60 shots with all these Devours. So I really want them to do some damage. B, aggressive. B, aggressive. Ah! Yeah, this is actually quite the challenge for the Hive Tyrant because of the -1 invuln to the table right now. And her special weapon ignores anything that ignores wounds.
So yeah, it would
I can't just drop Catalyst on him and be like, I'm okay. and it's 3 damage.
Yep.
And so getting through 12 wounds, we'll see, especially if you soften him up first. But whatever, we'll just rebirth him in the spawning pools and bring him back. And then on this side, in the more forward positions, we're going to have the Tyranid warriors swarm forward and to fill this crack.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to. This is gonna be a super dumb grindy fight there, I think.
We'll see. We'll see. Put the barb stranglers to the back because they have longer range. The prime will just walk up to get within an inch of the objective.
Oh, you monster!
So that he'll be able to do that action next time. Pyrospects is here to fight, so he's going to advance.
Hey.
So he's going to advance. High Fleet Kraken, roll 3 dice and take the best one, so he'll advance 5. We'll put him. He could come up this far. You know what? Yeah. Max, we're gonna do this. Oh, I should mention I got 10 victory points at the start of my command phase. We need to mark that down
Oh, absolutely.
because you were not within my objective, and that does start at the beginning. It starts for you too, so not a big deal. And of course, the Hive Guard will stay still, so they don't get their minuses to hit. Into the psychic phase. I have my Hive Tyrant first off by manifesting Smite. He knows Catalyst and Synaptic Lure. So Catalyst, of course, you choose a unit and they ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 5+. Synaptic Lure, I choose any enemy unit on the table and everybody gets to reroll charge rolls against it. Don't need to use that one, so I'll do Smite and Catalyst. So we'll start with our Smite, needing a 5. We get a 6. Do you have any way to deny that?
I don't have Cesaric can spend a command point and on a 4-up deny it. Is he only a level 1?
You know, he can do 2.
He can do 2 powers. And
I already said he's going to Smite and then Catalyst.
Oh, he's in Catalyst as well? Ooh, well, Catalyst could be kind of annoying too. Yikes, to mitigate some of the damage. I don't want to take any you know what? No, go for it.
I
have a 5-up to ignore mortal wounds. I'm not used to having that.
I'm only doing D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
Oh, okay.
5 to ignore it.
Cesaric. We don't.
Yeah, you don't. And then he'll attempt to cast Catalyst onto the Termagants.
Ooh.
Not on himself, because you're going to be hitting him with a weapon that ignores it. I know you'll be shooting him too, but whatever. He perils! But he still gets it off, and then takes D3 mortal wounds.
I will try and stop that with Empiric Dampening, which is the stratagem for 1 CPS. So on a 4-up, the power fails.
Is that only if it targets you?
No, it's
if I'm close enough
if you cast it within 18 inches of any of my Cesarican units.
Okay, so not if it targets you.
Correct.
Okay, so you unbind it. So I think I still peril still, right?
I have no idea what though.
Yeah, I actually peril before you even denied. So I take D.
I thought that was the case. Yeah.
In that case, do I want to use a command point to reroll this? No.
You could if you want.
No, because I'd be using a command point just not to take D3 mortal wounds. Oh, I take 3 mortal wounds.
No.
And now you're wishing you targeted the Hive Tyrant?
Absolutely. I'm like,
and now you can't because he's hurt.
Because it's like, I knew you were going first. And I'm like, he's going to suicide this Hive Tyrant into me for sure. I'll target the Termagants. Come on, I don't get it. Like, what did I do that for?
This brings us to the shooting phase. I really want to weaken that flank. So I put these guys in a position that they'd be able to fire at these Necron warriors. And then, of course, the Hive Guard don't need line of sight. And they ignore your whole, because your command protocol's on right now is your whole army has cover.
Like they get light cover if they haven't moved yet.
Right, for the first battle round.
But they ignore that.
But they ignore the cover, the benefit to your armor from light cover, so which basically ignores it. So they don't really care. Everybody else you're going to be 3-up saves against, minus their stuff as well. So let's start, because it's after every attack you get to bring them back, right?
Yes.
So we're going to start by firing the entire squad of Tyranid warriors into the squad of Necron warriors. Warriors versus warriors. So we got 3 Barb Stranglers in there. They're D6 shots each blast, so minimum 3 because you have 10 in your squad.
Right.
They also get +1 to hit when there's at least 10, but we don't care about that because we have a Tyranid Prime nearby giving them +1 to hit anyways. So and those don't get us to +2. So we're gonna get, this will be minimum 3, so that is 14. And I can just lump these in with the Death Spitters because they're strength 5 -1. We're gonna combine these with the Death Spitters, so they'll be hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Then they're strength 5, so 3s to wound your warriors. Oh, what a poo roll.
That's not ideal.
So you got a 4-up save against these, or -1, but you got cover. So 4 of them get through, and immediately you can don't remove them.
I'm gonna pull ones from the back.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you get a 5-up to come back.
2 stand back up.
2 of them are perma-destroyed.
Yeah, so the 4 in the back die.
And then you can replace those 2 within wherever you want. I don't know if it matters too much.
It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, because that's the edge of the board. We're playing, this is the edge right here.
Let's hang out there still.
Yeah! Next up, we'll have the Termagants.
Oh boy.
And they're going to fire at them as well. So I only managed to remove 2 of them with all those shots, but we got 60 strength 4, no AP shots coming. So we're going to do these in volleys of 30. So the first 30, they'll hit on 4s. No rerolls here. Only 11 got through the first 30, that's no good. We're looking at 4s to wound, rerolling 1s because there's at least 20 Termagants. Oh, golly, we've only got
That's
5 so
that's
far.
even-
So hold on, we'll do the rest. And the second volley, 4s to hit. Looks better. 4s to wound. Re-rolling 1s. Oh,
better
is
than
this-
the first one.
Yeah, definitely a better volley.
Hey!
Ooh, there we go.
And close.
So 17 in total. So
3
3 up
up.
saves. Only 3 of them.
Okay.
Only 3. So reanimate on a 5+ re-rolling 1s.
Oh, my God.
Only 1 goes down. I love rolling so many dice.
I know,
Why are you bothering to pull them? They're just going back where they were.
Just for the proper.
Yeah, but we know there's nowhere else
And
for
those
them to
two,
go.
those two stand back up.
Yeah. We've got 1 Death Spitter from the Prime. He can't shoot the same squad. He can't see it. We'll fire at...
Bugs.
yeah, sure.
They have a 6-up armor save.
Yeah, I'll ignore
5
that.
up right now.
Well, 5 up with their cover, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to fire at them. I'm going to fire at the Warriors. It's just a Death Spitter, but he's hit on 2s. Oh wait, no, he doesn't give himself the +1, so 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1. So you're back to a 4-up.
That kills 2 of them off. I'm just going to pull 2 near the Royal Warden. And
They don't stand up.
they're dead for good.
Wow! That 1 Death Spitter did the same amount of damage
I should probably
as
keep them
9 Tyranid warriors. Just want to point that out. And he had the same stats, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s.
That's nice.
Harrowspex is going to shoot at his tongue and try to eat a bug. He's hitting on 5s because he advanced and it's an assault weapon.
Yeah, they already have a -1 built in, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they just kind of negate each other. So, no, I missed.
Oh.
Last shooting will be my Hive Guard. I was keeping them for last because if there was like... Because you do have a Resurrection Orb, right?
She has a Res Orb, yeah.
Right, and so if there was like 1 or 2 left of those warriors, I would choose them. But instead I'd like to soften up your Lich Guard. So I'll fire at them. We got 6 shots hitting on 3s. All right, that's average. And these are strength 8, toughness 5, so 3s to wound. 2 of them get through, so you'll have your 4-up invuln.
-3.
It's -2.
-2? Yeah, it's
you'll
4 up
say
in the
4
end, then, yeah.
4 up in the end. 1 gets through, so that just finishes off the 1 guy. So you roll 2 dice and you roll
reanimate
double
him.
5. He does not stand back
He is
up.
dead.
So he's actually
We
destroyed.
took the smite earlier.
Unless you want to Resurrection Orb him and not the warriors. I don't know. I don't know when you'll use that. We'll see in a second. Into the charge phase. I will obviously issue a charge with my Hive Tyrant into your Lich Guard.
No Overwatch. I have
No
nothing
Overwatch.
on him.
But you do, as your first command protocol, you're able to stand and defend, right?
I have to choose the directive. The whole army either gets +1 to their cover save, or I choose the set to defend thing.
I thought you get to do both with this one.
No, I get to do the Undying Legions. Both,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So you don't get to +1 hit.
No, I think you have to be Nihilok to get both the benefits of this one.
Okay. I'm not going to bother to roll a charge, because I'm just going to move him as minimum, just to get within an inch of this Lich Guard right here. I will declare a charge with the Termagants, just to keep you away from my Hive Tyrant as much as possible.
Fair.
9 definitely will get them in. So as we come around here to go our 9 inches. So the idea here is, yeah, sure, you're going to kill a bunch of Termagants. And maybe that'll allow you to kill them all this turn.
I don't think so, my man.
But I'm really hoping they'll just gum up your lines and keep you from getting too many attacks on my Hive Tyrant. In they go. So they're not really there to do any damage. Although if they do, that's super awesome. They're more there just to protect the Hive Tyrant. That brings us to the end of the charge phase. You don't have any way to heroically intervene into me. Like, you could technically move closer, but you won't be able to get...
Yeah, it's not going to accomplish anything.
Yeah, so no reason to heroically intervene. So we'll go straight to the fight phase, where I choose to fight with my Hive Tyrant first, obviously.
Not the Termagants?
No, not the Termagants!
Okay.
With my double monstrous Scything Talon pairs, I've got 5 attacks. And these will be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Hey.
All right, no re-rolls. I don't need them. I don't want them. And then, oh, sorry, I said this to Luka, but not on camera. I spent a command point for Voracious Appetite.
Reroll wound rolls.
Reroll wound rolls. So I'm strength 7 with my murderous size. And so that makes me 3s to wound re-rolling.
Don't really need it.
This, I gotta check. I don't think I gave him Toxin Sacks, but you know, it doesn't matter against you.
Oh.
It gives me an extra damage.
Oh, I see.
Oh! So only 4 get through at -4 AP, 4 damage apiece. So you got your 4-up invuln.
Shields up.
So, half of them. I can't really ask for more than that.
Are they like command point a guy? Like,
I'm not done yet. I have a tail attack as well. It's just like D3 attacks.
how much damage? 1.
It'll be strength 6, AP nothing, D3 damage, 1 attack.
I think it's super important to hold here. I think it's worth a command point reroll.
Sure, go for it.
Doesn't matter.
there's
Doesn't matter.
a
in the
command
end.
point.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on to those. I'll do my tail attack. 2s to hit, 3s to wound, re-rolling. There's no AP here, so you get your 3-up save.
They actually get +1 to their save with the Storm Shield. So 2 up.
Oh, well.
No, it doesn't matter.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter. So 2 of them go down, so why don't you roll 4 dice to see if you can get 2 5s?
Oh!
No.
Oh,
they both
I don't
go
have
down.
Undying Legions yet, be right. Okay, so
2 of them go down permanently, unless
right.
you crush your Resurrection Orb, of
Ooh,
course.
but then you could pull my warriors in. But that means you're... Ooh. Does that mean you pull her in? No, we're probably just going to pull you. Oh, that means we're not attacking the Tyrants. Oh no, I don't want my warriors pulled into combat. I need them to shoot gun. Okay. We're probably going to pull the warriors in no matter what, right? So...
if I didn't kill any, I would not be able to go through, because you're clogging that line. That gap there is there's an invisible barrier
I think
at
I'm
the edge of the battlefield.
kind of... Yeah, you know what? We're just going to pull these two, because I'd rather...
So I should make you aware. It's not important right now, but it might be at the end of the fight phase. I have a 3 command point stratagem to fight again.
Interesting.
So if you keep him next to the Hive Tyrant,
Yeah.
I'm not saying not to, because you have a good point in both ways of what you're deciding to do here.
I would rather that Tyrant not swing at me again.
Okay. Now, are you going to spend 2 command points to interrupt?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Now that you're only on the Termagants, right? So I'll have the Termagants go next. I am not going to bring... what I want to do... see, the problem is he's closer to that.
Right.
So I can't actually get to your warrior. Because what I'd love to do is just pop him over there, but stay more than an inch away from your leader.
Right. She's only got 4 attacks.
I don't care. It's more the fact that you want to kill the Termagants.
Yeah.
And that's just 4 more attacks to kill Termagants. So but I really do want to protect the Hive Tyrant. So he'll go closer, but make sure we try to plug the gap so you can't. Although you're on a smaller base.
Right.
You're supposed to be on a 32 mil base?
She's supposed to be a 32 mil base, but that's the base she comes with.
Okay. Well, I'll just make sure.
I'll typically just try and play with her on the 32, whatever makes sense.
That's fine. I'll just finagle it so you won't be able to get her in anyways.
Yeah.
More than an inch away. And then they'll swing some token attacks. I got 9 attacks. Ooh. Wow, 4s to hit. Woo! Wow. I'm not even sad that I mostly missed because it just makes me have to roll less dice. 5s to wound. What are you getting your dice ready for?
Look at that. Wow. You should have had 1. Come on.
Technically, no.
Can you reroll the 1, or is that only shooting?
You know what? I think it's only shooting.
We can reroll it now and figure it out. No, it doesn't.
You really wanted to roll a 2-up save just to show me, right? No,
shields are
Termagants are shooting. Hormigants are in fight phase. They reroll 1s to wound if there's 20 or more.
Okay.
Yeah, I left her just out of it because I just, less attacks. If you want to charge me,
100%. So we're gonna go with Lich Guard. Obviously, they have 3 attacks base. They have 6 attacks. I can spend a command point to give them 2 more attacks. I'm not going to.
No.
I'm just gonna have
6 attacks.
6 attacks. 3s to hit.
Oh, you missed one. How embarrassing.
And these are strength 6, so 2s to kill.
2s to kill. Oh, you only killed 4 of them.
Kill 4.
On a 5+, they come back.
Not a 1.
I'm just kidding. They don't actually come back.
Oh, I know.
It's just in my dreams. They reanimate. So 4 of them die.
Oh, this is gonna be slow.
Yeah. So we do technically have morale tests to take. These ones don't have to worry about it because their leadership's high enough and they're close enough to the objective.
And
you lost 3 of them here,
they
so you couldn't fail either.
Right.
I'm just saying technically you make the morale test, you just can't fail it.
Right.
And on my end, I don't have to worry about the 4 being lost because Synapse is nearby, making them immune to morale. So not bad. I'm pretty happy with that first turn. Swarming up. My shooting was, which is what I should expect, right? But the Hive Tyrant surviving that charge, I have to be okay with. I just wish that one stratagem that lets him regenerate D3 wounds didn't cost 2 command points.
I don't know why. That's insane.
Because I would have totally done it otherwise. So we swarmed up. We managed to get within an inch of one of the terrain pieces, so next turn I'll be able to take care of that. This one's going to be a little tougher, but we'll just kind of wait and see. And I think that... Oh, sorry. Just consolidate the Termagant so they're within an inch of the... Oh, wait. It's over there. I saw that one. I thought it was that.
Oh, I thought that, yeah.
It wouldn't matter anyways because I can't do it if I'm engaged, and I probably wouldn't want to do it quite yet anyways. So that's the end of my first turn.
Okay.
Start of your command phase, you get 10 victory points because I don't have that. Not because you do have that.
Exactly.
But you don't have anybody in my deployment zone?
Nope.
So no extra victory points.
I will also gain my command point going up to 5 again. And command phase things, because he's the Thrall of the Silent King, I don't think it actually does matter. He's within a foot of them now. And he's going to tell them for adaptive strategy, they can fall back, shoot, and charge. So I'll open up the gaunts to shoot at this turn.
And still be able to charge back in.
And then still be able to charge
Ooh,
afterwards.
maybe you will be able to kill all of them then.
That's the hope, that they all fall back and we pile up on the Hive Tyrant here. But that means I'm putting less focus over here at the same time, which I didn't want to do. She is a Pharaon, so she's going to tell a couple of units to hit better with my Will Be Done. We're going to choose these warriors and those warriors. I think. Yeah, we're going to choose both those units.
Okay.
They're both core.
So your Reaper Warriors are +1 to hit.
Both the Reaper Warriors are +1 to hit until my next command phase. And then I don't want to do it, but she's going to slam her Scythe on the ground, crack in the orb, and try and get some of the Lich Guard back.
If you roll really well, you'll kind of waste the roll, though. Looks like you can only fit 2.
I can do one at a time, so I go backwards, right? I can fit there and there. Oh, and I can also put them in engagement range as well.
Right, I'm just saying, though, because that's
the line
right there,
that's
so you
true,
can only
yeah.
fit in that little gap.
I'm only thinking I'm going to get one back.
Yeah, you're rolling 6 dice. You'd have to roll 6 5 pluses.
If I get 2 back, I will be exceptionally happy. So we're missing 3 models. We roll 6 dice.
Every 2 5-ups, so
we get 1 back.
1 back.
It's not really worth it because the upgrade's 30 points and they're 28 points a model.
Huh, you've basically evened out. And you also can't completely think about points. You got to think about situations, right?
Yeah. This is still a good thing to have. I was thinking about the Warriors, but I think I get a little more value out of this.
Yeah.
A little more hitting power against the Tyrant.
And surviving power, too.
Exactly. Movement, we are going to have to move these Warriors back a little bit to make room for everything else to move back a wee bit.
Basically, move them, move your Pharaon, and then you can fall back with your...
Yeah, Varia is going to go over here.
Hoping to kill enough Termagant so she can charge the Hive Tyrant?
I'm hoping. And then the Lich Guard will also fall back while dragging a Termagant.
If you want to. I mean, I guess.
There we go. So that's all. We are going to move the Warriors. They only move 5. They're not near any Relentless March guys, so we're just going to go to here.
Hello, Haruspecs.
We acted. This is like the only option they really have, so it's not a great option, but maybe it'll help. I'm hoping throughout the course of the game he can't kill all 10 of them. But I could be horribly wrong.
Well, we'll see.
Exactly that. And then we're going to have the bugs. Where's 6?
I want to get melt to range.
I want to get melt to range, but the problem with that is, so 1 can shoot melter from there, and I think that's it.
Well, you could always adjust 2 of those Warriors to...
That's true, yeah. You're right. Good
behind.
call, good call.
I'm sure you could fit all 3 if you just adjusted your Warriors.
I don't know.
Keep adjusting.
There we go.
Shove them out of the way.
Good point. There we go. Now I get some potential good melter shots.
Those are very good melter shots. They only hit on 4s, but when they hit, they'll hurt.
That's the beauty of it. The Scarabs.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be the eternal fight?
This is the eternal. I hope it's the eternal fight. I don't expect to kill you at all.
No, I wouldn't think so. And I think we'll slowly kill each other. I think over the course of 10 to 15 turns, we could decisively decide who will win.
I assume you don't have... Well, it's not that AP matters on these guys. They're only 6-up save, but these get 4 wounds each, and they have reanimation protocols and living metal. So, but you're not going to be killing them.
Well, they reanimate too?
Yeah, everything has reanimation protocols now, but they have 4 wounds, so it's very unlikely.
More importantly, you're going to get within an inch of this thing, stopping me from...
That's the main goal here.
Yeah.
I am...
Going to march forward?
Sad, because I wanted to shoot these guys with the Reapers.
What's the range of the Reapers?
Well, they move 6. They could advance and fire them. It's only 12. I'd have to advance quite well to get there. What I am going to do, though, is move them forward. They're 6 because they're near Relentless March. But I want them to have line of sight over in this direction to fire at... Yeah, exactly that.
This is dangerous for me.
While also moving up the field.
Really wish that Catalyst was on them.
And everything's moved. The Royal Warden jumps up with them, hanging out. We're going to have these 8 fire 16 shots at the Termagants back there. 2s to hit because of my will be done. We have a miss, 2 misses. And these are 3s to kill Gaunts.
Not bad.
So 5.
So 9 dice so far. Obviously going to be taking from the ones that are not wrapping the Hive Tyrant. You might actually kill them all.
I hope
and get a bunch of experience. And you know what? You're pretty close to it already. There was only 20 to start, and you already killed 4 of them before. So I've only got 7 left.
The second squad will fire 14 shots into them now. 2s to hit with the other Reaper squad. 2 misses. We have 12 hits. And 3s to kill. Ooh.
All but 1.
Oh, I'm Caesarican. I get to reroll 1 wound roll thing.
All of them.
Okay. Yeah, that gets all.
You got them.
I would
those 2 squads get an experience.
Hey.
And that squad gets
and so
the
Lich Guard. The Lich Guard get it too, because they.
Oh, that was this battle round.
Yeah.
That was this battle round. And then you get a kill tally on that 1 squad of warriors that finished them off.
I'm going to declare them as the B squad. The Royal Warden's going to open up fire next. He's actually going to fire at the Hive Guard. He's got a 30-inch range gun, mastercrafted, so maybe we'll get super lucky and kill one. I doubt it, but we'll see. Hitting on 3s. Oh, we already have a miss. And this wound's on strength 5, so it's a forward wound, actually. I failed, but I'm Caesarican, so I get to re-roll. Oh, I failed. Okay. We'll do the triple melta shots into Buddy here. They're called like plasma cutters, but they're literally a melta gun. Yeah. He's hit on 4s. Oh. Buddies, what are you doing? Okay, well, I kind of really want one to hit, so we're gonna re-roll one.
Another command point.
The Acrithrites have a bad start. All right, well, the Warriors are going to have to make up for some of that horrible slack there.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, he's toughness 8. These hit on 3s. And these are 6s to wound. I get to reroll one of these. 2 wounds.
No, wait. I got a 4-up save against that AP -1 damage.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
This is this is interesting.
Well, it's time to kill the Hive Tyrant now.
He has no Overwatch, I assume.
No.
So Varia will lead the charge.
Yeah.
Ah, she goes 7.
Yeah, she's in.
Hey, she'll go right there. Lichguard next.
Millfill. Double 1.
Double 1, please.
Double 1.
No.
Now they're in. 8. Well, he's in trouble. I do have a stratagem to fight back when he dies, but yeah.
I'll just go there. Scarab Swarms charging into Tyranid Warriors. Would you like to Overwatch?
No.
Okay.
That sounds like a waste of 1 command point.
Hey, 8. Here we go. This is gonna be super.
So you gotta pick. Who's gonna
Varia.
go first? Scarabs?
Varia.
Scarabs?
Varia will
Scarabs?
go first. She'll take the honor. The Lichguard are actually standing aside, watching to make sure she don't die. But it's
So basically, I'm only a 5-up invuln because of the negative thing going on here.
indeed. And these are 3 damage a swing. She got 4 attacks. If it hits on 2s, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1 of them because she's from the
And you've
Caesar.
only got to get 3 of these through.
Oh, 2s. Okay, it's a good
so
start.
far. So what's the strength?
7.
So 4s to wound.
Oh, he's toughness 7. That's fair. Okay, that makes sense.
Do you have anything to help you reroll
No,
wounds or plus to wounds?
Nope. No pluses to wound here. I'm just double checking the profile there because I'm pretty sure that's only 4s to wound. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh no!
Just 3.
Okay, 3 of them.
You'll make 1, right? Like you should.
5-up invulns. Normally 4-up, but the Pariah Nexus is
Just
messing
don't
with
show
me.
4s.
Okay,
Ooh.
1 gets or 1 stays, so I'm down to 3 wounds. I'm
Yeah.
not re-rolling any other ones, not for 5-up. And that brings me down to 3 wounds, which does injure me a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm going to interrupt. Let me just double check what I'm at. I might be at my lowest bracket. It's a hard choice if I want to fight your Pharaon, who can just pop back up, but that's not really the point. Or going for the Lich Guard, who haven't fought yet. I think this is a hard choice. Do I go for the survival or just for vengeance?
Vengeance.
I am going to go for the Lich Guard.
Right,
Yeah,
more or
I don't like either choice, but I think playing to try to survive a little longer is smarter. But we'll see. It also makes it a little harder for you to kill me if I actually manage to do it. All of your guys have 4-up invulns. I'm 4 damage a swing with all my upgrades. So I'm only hitting on 4s at this point because you've injured me so much.
Right.
But I am going to reroll 1s. I will spend a command point on Voracious Appetite.
Down to 5.
That lasts till the end of the phase. So if I use the stratagem to fight again, I'll still have that on. So, whoop, that doesn't count. Doesn't count. I don't know what it was. 4s to hit. Rerolling 1. Oh boy! Whew. We got 4 of our hits through. That's pretty much as good as last time. 3s to wound. Rerolling. Come on, give me the reroll. Oh, again.
Again, it failed, eh?
So 3 of them at 4-up invulns. Oh! Did you want to reroll 1?
I have to.
You kind of have to, right?
Okay.
1, and then see if the 2 stand back up.
So I'm down to 3, and then you have your tail attack.
Oh yeah, technically I have my tail attack.
It's just 1 attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4s to hit, no rerolls.
So let's see if I can get a guy back.
No.
I don't.
2 permadeaths.
Damn.
And they're gone because your resurrection orb.
Yeah, no more
is-
orb.
So that one last guy, do you want to spend the command point to make him 4 attacks? Well, actually, you might as well go over here next.
Yeah, I'll go over
Oh wait, no, I can't interrupt again.
Yeah,
So
I'm just going to go with him. I'm not going to make him 4 attacks.
Ooh, just gonna go for the 3 attacks for 3 wounds.
Right, I'd rather him... Yeah, I'm just going to go with 3 attacks. No, he's hit on 3s. Yeah, there we go.
4s actually, because it's -1 to hit him.
Oh, he's -1 hit. Well, then I missed
Yeah,
it.
you've-
Oh, I would have been hitting on 3s with her then. I didn't know it was -1 to hit.
Did you roll any 2s?
I don't know.
Whatever. Let bygones be bygones, right? I survived, killed a bunch of Lich Guard. I'm happy.
My poor Lich Guard.
And now,
Bugs!
Scarabs. Looks like 7 of them can fight.
It is 7, yeah. So the bugs, scarabs. These hit on 4s, but 6s to hit automatically wound. We have 3 automatic wounds. And 5s. Giving me a further 3. So we have
so
6
6 total.
wounding hits.
No AP, so I've got my 4-up saves.
Right.
Yeah,
I got
you
one.
got one. My guys don't come back though, so you could just slowly work their way down.
I mean, my guys at your killing rate probably won't be coming back either.
so I'll attack. Well, you're done, right?
I am done.
Do you have any stratagems that help
Nope.
you? Okay, so I'll attack back now. I've got 6 that can fight back. They'll have the prime giving them +1 to hit. Got 18 attacks with our Scything Talons hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because they're Scything Talons. Look at those, 5 1s. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't a 1. And anything else? Hey, they all hit. Woo! Looking for 3s to wound. No rerolls here. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's all right. 6 up saves.
We make 1. These are 4 wounds.
Oh,
each.
they're 4 wounds each, right? 1, 2, almost 3.
Yeah, so I'll reanimate these guys. I need 4 5-ups to bring a base back.
No.
Oh, it's always by 1, man.
So 2 of them go away for good. Make sure you keep one. I'm like, don't pull the ones away from the objective. And 1 goes down to a wound. So the question is, do I spend 3 command points and fight again with my flying Hive Tyrant? And I think the answer is yes. I can also, just so you know, Kraken, they fall back and charge.
Oh, wow.
As well.
That's not great.
So I have 5 command points left. You know what? What the heck? I'm going to spend 3 command points and have the Hive Tyrant fight again. He's already got Voracious Appetite on, so it kind of is a little more efficient. So we'll try. Oh, the question is still, do I finish off that Lich Guard?
Want to take out Varya?
You know what? Let's try to take out Varya for the first time. Yeah, not
For the first time, yeah.
For the first time.
It's not guaranteed she comes back.
I know, but in my mind, I kind of treat it like it is, and then I'm just happily surprised if you fail that 4 up.
One way of looking at it, yeah.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So we got 2 hits so far. Give me a 3rd. Okay, thank you. Now she's toughness 5.
Yep.
So 3's to wound, but Voracious Appetite lets me re-roll it. Oh, come on. Come on! There we go. 3 of them get through. 4 up invulns, 4 damage apiece. So it takes 4 damage.
She's got 1 wound left.
She'll be fine. 1 wound left. Well, I gotta be happy with that, right? Okay, I believe your Scarab Swarms don't care about morale.
They do, but not.
They only lost 2 guys, and I don't care about morale. Basically, you've killed all my non-morale carrying stuff pretty much. Like the Hive Guard and the Haruspecs technically care about it, but there's not very many of them. So interesting turn. You slaughtered those termagants and got your 1 objective.
Right.
Which you can still keep doing, by the way, but only to full units. So you can only do it to the Haruspecs,
or them,
or to the Hive Guard, or to the Tyranid Prime.
Right. To
get that. So really, it's once or twice in the game. Actually, my Ripper Swarms will be showing up too, so that'll be free experience for you. Probably only for 1 squad though. So that at the end of battle round 1, we both have 10 points. I'm not in your deployment zone yet, so nobody's actually got a secure lead. None of the terrain has been explored. And we'll just kind of go from there. So let's go to Tyranids turn 2. Command phase, I get a command point and 10 victory points because you don't have, it's not that you have to control my objective. You just have to have somebody within 3 inches of it to get the points, whether or not they control it. In my movement phase, I've only got 3 command points. I was thinking I'll spend 2 command points and heal D3, but it just doesn't seem worth it. So the Haruspecs is just going to move on up.
Rar, indeed.
A Hive Tyrant is going to fall back because he can still charge, being Kraken. So the question is, where does he go? Does he just pull back and charge right back into these 2? I think what he wants to do is fall back to here, so I can just charge her and not worry about the Lich Guards, probably.
Yeah, I can't do any.
Although, you know what, I'm going to go like here, so the Lich Guard is closer.
Okay.
So
for smite.
I'll try to smite him and then charge her. The warriors are stuck where they are. Prime is kind of, he could come up and around, but I don't want to give you him as a target because right now he's protected from Lookout Sir, and the Hive Guard are happy where they are. Well, Psychic, it's pretty straightforward. We'll start with the smite, which we pass. Did you want to try to stop that?
I'm going to spend a command point on Empyrean Dampening. Just try on a 4 up. That's a 2.
So you fail. So D3 mortal wounds to your Lich Guard.
I'm down at 2.
I got 2, so you could stop it with your 5 up ignoring. You
Not
don't.
Today, though.
He melts away. Then I'll try for Catalyst. I know you can ignore it with her, but hopefully she will be dead or dying. And I get it. So,
I can't stop.
Yeah, you can't stop. So he's got Catalyst on himself right now. So ignoring wounds and mortal wounds on a 5+. It's actually my first kill, so I get a kill tally on him. Roll to see if they get any battle wounds or battle scars. On a 1, they do. They're fine.
5.
We forgot to roll for my Termagants. We'll technically do it at the end of the game, but we like to do it throughout the game. They're fine too. Into my shooting. So they can't fire because they're locked in combat and they're not monsters. But he's going to tongue ya. He's going to try to tongue one of the bugs, the bugs in the back. Buzz. 4 to hit. Hey, look at that.
They are -1 to hit, but you got a 6.
Oh, so 5's to hit then. And what's their toughness?
Oh, 5, I think.
Okay, then 3's to wound. I rolled a 2. So unless they're toughness 4, that is, no, even then, they'd have to be toughness 3.
They are T5.
Okay, he's fine. Hard choice for the Hive Guard. I actually don't know what the right choice is. So I think I'm going to fire at your Tyranid warrior, or your Necron warriors right there. 3's to hit. They don't count as being in cover anymore. It wouldn't matter anyways. 2's to wound.
Oh, right, we're in the next battle round. That's right.
Yeah, this is next battle round. What are your...
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it is Hungering Void. Yeah, it's Hungering Void. So each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, if I roll 6, it's extra AP, or I get extra strength in the first round of combat. I'm going to choose the second directive where I get more strength.
Got it, so you can wound mine high turn on a 3.
Yeah.
With your Void Blade. Okay, so 3 of them got through. These are -2 AP, so 6 up save.
My warriors there.
So all 3 go down, but they come back on 5s.
No, one does. So 3 of them die, but 1 comes back. So we'll pull 3, and we'll just go like...
For thematic purposes. Here he is. Yay. End of my movement phase, I forgot to bring in my Ripper Swarms.
Hey.
And they were totally coming in. They're going to pop up here.
Ah, smart. That's unfortunate for me.
And next turn they can start nom-nomming on that. Make sure one of them is in range of Synapse so they don't run. The Prime can fire. We'll fire at the same squad. It's a sharpshooter, killing 2 at a time. So 2s to hit. Sorry, 3s to hit. No rerolls. 3s to wound. And you'll have a 5-up save against those.
Oh!
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. And then we're going to charge Haro Specs and the Warriors that you want to Overwatch. You've got 2 command points left.
No,
yeah,
it's
I didn't
not
think
worth
so.
it, yeah.
So he'll just go here.
Hey, what up?
And then my Hive Tyrant. In a surprising twist, charges... No.
The fallback and charge is pretty big here.
Yeah, he's just going to charge in. So you've got 2 command points left, right?
I do.
So I have to worry about an interrupt. So obviously...
If you fight here, you don't have to. I'm not going to interrupt anywhere else.
Yeah. So the fun part is I've got 3 command points left. I've got a 3 command point stratagem to fight again. I've got a 2 command point stratagem to fight as a character when you kill me, which I'm assuming is going to happen if I don't kill you. But I also have 2 other 1 command point stratagems I want to use. The Haro Specs re-rolling hits, and then one of the monsters re-rolling wounds. So, I think I'm just going to spend 1 command point and save the other 2 in case you kill him. So I'm going to have the Hive Tyrant fight, but I'm not going to spend any command points to make him better.
Ooh.
So we've got 5 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Ooh, only 1 so far. Give me a second.
Nervous, my man.
Only 1. You're going to rely on that good old... Well, unless I don't roll a 3 up here. 3s to wound. No rerolls. Oh! But I got my tail. 2s to hit. No!
What's going on?
Okay.
Holy crap, she lived.
Yeah,
for now.
She lived for now. So obviously, you're not going to interrupt with her.
Nope.
Did you want to interrupt with them?
No, thank you, sir.
I didn't think so. So I will spend a command point. The Haro Specs has a specific stratagem from Blood of Baal that lets him reroll his hit rolls, thankfully, because he only hits on 4s. We'll do his Ravenous Maw, which is a murderously sized Ravenous Maw, if you can picture it being bigger than what the model already shows.
Okay.
So he's got 4 attacks base, but they do D3 attacks each.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a little above average. So we got 9 attacks here, hitting on 4s, but re-rolling. Ah, see? 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 But even if it was 3s, that'd be 3 more, but since it's just 4s, that's a little better. Still below average. And with my murder size, they're strength 8, so 2s to wound. Golly, still 1 missing. Because of murder size, these are -2.
6 ups, kill 4.
So I get 4 more attacks then, because for everyone he kills with the Ravenous Maw, he gets to make Shoveling Claw attacks, which are strength 14, -3 d6 damage.
Well, I wish I made 1 more, or like one of those saves then.
Yeah, right? So we're looking at 4s to hit.
Oh!
Okay. And then 2s to wound. Oh, come on.
So 2.
You don't get saves here.
No, they're dead. So that's
So
6
dead in total. Let's see how many reanimate.
4. Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
dice
oh,
are hard to
oh.
hold. 5s. Reroll this 1. 4.
Golly.
This is okay. I'm lucky there. Only 2 die.
Blah. Blah. Fighting Warriors sucks.
Yeah, fighting warriors do suck.
Hold on, only 2 die.
I'm debating on like there's nothing I really want to do.
There's no fancy pants stuff.
I'm just making sure they're within 12 of him so they can fall back and shoot and everything. So we're going to.
So why are you being fancy then?
Because I'm a fancy boy.
So you decide to bring him back like that because reasons.
Just so I can get more rapid fire shots on them.
Sure. I'm done my chargers, so now you get to choose the first one to fight with.
I'll do the warriors.
You don't want to do the scarabs?
Oh, absolutely! I should do the scarabs. You're right.
Maybe the scarabs.
That's 20. These are 3s. 3s should be 3s to hit.
Why 3s?
Are you negative to hit? I mean, they just hit on 3s. They're Space Marines.
Scarab swarms hit on 3.
Oh, these are scarabs. I think these are these guys over here.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
These are the regular 28 scarab attacks. You're right. 4s to hit, 6s automatically wound. I was thinking of the warriors in my head. I don't know why.
6 auto wounds so far.
And
1 more.
1 more.
4 up saves. Hey,
oh, wow.
Another 1 and a bit.
We're getting
1 and a bit.
I still haven't denied any attacks, eh?
No. Well, they'll fight back.
Okay.
18 attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s from the Southern Talons. Yeah. Oh. 3s to wound. Well, I'll take it. Pretty good. 12 get through again.
6 ups. Oh, there's the average there.
So you had 1 wound left on 1.
That's 1 dead dude.
1, 2, 3 dead, and 1 wounded.
Right.
Can you roll 4 or 5 pluses?
1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry. You know what?
I know.
I can laugh because you got all those warriors back.
They're failing over here, so these 3 are dead.
And then 1 is down to 2 wounds.
This guy's got 2 wounds left.
Wait, no, 3 wounds. They have 4 wounds each.
He's
right?
yeah. If there's no more attacks, you know what? I'll do it later. He's gonna heal at the start of my turn, but.
Well, then heal it now, so you don't forget.
Bam! Look at that.
I have no more attacks because I don't have 3 command points, and I wouldn't spend it here. Oh, you know. No, I wouldn't spend it here. Now you got your warriors who can fight. Let's keep the most interesting fight for last.
Did you charge me this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get strength 5. Ooh.
Ooh.
How many are you? 8 attacks on them. 3s. Okay.
They're 3s in close combat, eh?
Yeah, they're 3s and 3s normally.
So 5s to wound because of the. No,
Didn't matter.
Don't you get to reroll one of those?
I do. You're right.
5s to wound.
Hey.
That doesn't matter.
That means if you're okay with that, I'd like to reroll a wound roll on one of the scarab swarms who attacked.
Because there's 1 wound left.
It failed anyways.
It failed, yeah. Because there's a guy with 1 wound left.
That's yeah. It was,
Now the real showdown.
oh boy.
Does this end both of our warlords?
I sure hope not, because I would love to roll the survivor up. She has 4 attacks with her.
-1 to hit. We're gonna remember that this time.
She's 3s to hit now, but she is strength 8 because you charged me.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So it might help there. So
Well, I'd still rather attack you first, even though it totally failed.
3s to hit.
Oh, 2 2s.
Okay, well that's
unfortunate.
that is what it is. I could re-roll one of them.
You've only got 2 command points, man, and every reroll so far has been failed.
All I care about is the 1 command point to bring them back. I'm too afraid of these. I get to reroll one of these wound rolls, and you shouldn't survive. But it's so important I kill this Hive Tyrant because no, it's not really, but it's important that it's gone, right? That's all that really
It'll make you feel better.
Wow. -1 to hit. What's that -1 to hit from?
Chameleonic skin.
Okay.
I kind of blend into my surroundings.
I'm not going to reroll.
You know, let me double check that it's not only against ranged, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, my bad. It's only ranged, so 4 hits.
Ooh, so it didn't. Yeah.
I'm glad I looked that up because that would have been a big.
And then all wounded.
Oh,
anyway.
jeez.
So yeah, even if there was only the 2, I should be okay. I hope.
5 up invulns. If one of these gets through, he's dead.
Don't roll all 4s. Okay, yeah.
He's dead.
Death throws?
Yes. I'll
Yeah,
use my last
yeah.
2 command points to attack you back.
Do you actually have like death throws as a rule though?
Oh yeah, death throws. So I explode.
Do you? Yeah.
Which
Which one do you do first?
Yeah, I'll double check. It's your turn, so if they're at the same time, you could choose.
Okay.
Because you probably would want the death throws to be second. Because
Yes.
the death throws could finish you off.
And then
I wouldn't even spend the 2 command points to fight you.
Absolutely, yes,
So let me
I
double check. So death throws says if the model's reduced to 0 wounds, I roll the die before it's removed from the battlefield. On a 6, it explodes. And then the fight again thing says when it's slain.
right. So it's like 2 different.
This
things.
isn't War Machine. They don't have this perfect tidy off.
It's an older codex too. So.
Yeah. So technically it's when I'm reduced to 0 wounds, so it's before I'm slain.
I think so. Yeah.
You're good with that?
I'm perfectly fine with
It's
that.
only if I roll a 6.
It's a 6, right? Just don't roll a 6 for me,
Because
my
you
man.
want this to be second, because you want me to kill you with my 2 command points.
I want you to not kill me, but also spend 2 command points. Okay.
Yeah, I don't death throws. So now I'll spend my last 2 command points. And the hive mind pushes me to take on this Pharaon. And this, I think it's fitting that in our very first game of this, because this war has been going on for a while, that my hive tyrant of my fleet, so this is one of the main hive tyrants,
Right.
has managed to get through your lines and is now fighting
I'm nervous.
your Pharaon. I'm trying to drag it out because you wanted an epic moment. This is it.
I just want the 4 experience, my man. I just want my 4
Well, you won't get 4 experience because.
But she heals wound every turn.
Oh, that's true. It's living metal. So 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. So 2, only 2. So already you're good because this could be 2.
You need 1. You only need 1 to go through.
So we're looking at 3s to wound. No rerolls. Both of them. 4 up invulns.
Phase shifter.
Oh!
Okay. I'm gonna command point reroll this.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
You're alive.
She lives.
I killed one of your command points.
A lot of my command points.
I've killed a lot of your command points.
Oh, I get a
At
kill.
least-
I get a kill tally on her.
Yes. Does he get a battle scar? 2+, he's fine.
I don't want the big guys to get him. Okay, there we go.
I actually kind of do, because when you're fighting in a Nexus, there's special battle scars
there's weird one? Okay,
in
you were
the
talking
mission
about this
pack
earlier.
that actually give you bonuses as well as negatives. So there's really cool things there, but or you can just spend a requisition point and get rid of it after.
Actually, I think Necrons have a special rule in Crusade against permanent injuries. I'll look it up later if it comes up.
Yeah, it doesn't often come up. Okay, that's the end of the fight phase. So I don't have any command points to fight again. You've only got 1 command point left. I've got 0. That's the end of battle round 2. That's pretty desperate.
Yeah, we're getting
Now,
like
those guys that you lost, they still count as having been lost, though, for purposes of morale.
Yeah, but only has 2 though.
Oh, so they don't count.
Sorry, the guys that reanimate do not count towards it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I
I said
lost
they
2
do
guys.
count. You're like, yes, but they don't count.
I thought you meant like the 2 that died. I'm like, yes, those 2 count.
Yeah, either way, you're within 3 inches of your objective. And so in this scenario, that makes you immune to morale.
Oh, true. That's right.
And you've only lost a couple here.
And 3 Scarab Swarms.
3 scarabs is not
Right.
enough at leadership 10 for you to worry about that.
This is not great for Scarab Swarms though.
Let's go. That was actually, no, that's not the end of battle round 2. That's my turn 2.
Yeah, we're going to the second half of battle round 2 now.
Yeah. Living metal, you heal 1, right?
Yeah, just 1 right now. She goes up to 2.
And you already healed the one off the Scarab Swarm. We'll
if
do
I
that
can get
last
2.
turn.
And then I gain a command point, and I gain another 10 victory points because of
Yep.
thing.
And you're not holding my deployment zone with any of your units, so no extras.
Her might will be done can only target them because they're outside of 6.
And then he can target 2 things to what?
He only,
Fall back and shoot?
he only targets 1 thing with adaptive strategy, but
I thought you gave him the Warlord trait. No, never mind.
it increases his range by
12.
3 inches to 12, so we'll target them.
So they can fall back
They're
and
able to
shoot.
fall back and shoot and charge still. But
And
I'm,
charge.
I'm probably not going to charge though. Oh, also at the beginning of the battle, at the beginning of the battle round, I was supposed to pick something as my target. They
Well,
didn't
you
sh-
couldn't
I
pick
can't
them.
I can't choose that. The only legal target is the Prime
And the Harspecs. He's still not hurt.
and the Heart Specs. Oh, yikes. Yikes.
And the Ripper Swarms weren't on the table yet.
I think I need to just straight up kill the Ripper Swarms now, though.
But they weren't on the table.
Right.
So
I can't target them. I can't target them. I can target them, the
Hive
Prime.
Guard, the Prime, or the Harspecs.
Harspecs.
Well, you got some benefit of hindsight knowing you didn't do any damage to him, so does that mean you
I might
want to
still
try to
just-
melt to him?
I might still try and target him. You never know. I might get lucky with 3 Melt-A-Guns. How many wounds do he have? 16, 14?
No. Maybe 12, I think.
Probably 12. Okay.
He's a toughness 8, 3-up save.
I'll
but-
target him regardless, though.
So him. All right,
Yeah.
try to kill the Harspecs this turn.
He's like, these Reaper Warriors are going to advance. Ooh, an additional 1. It's kind of important to actually...
Well, you're trying to get to the terrain piece.
They only go 7 inches. I want to get Lookoser on her, so I think I am actually going... whatever, I'll just keep the 1.
Like you're gonna re-roll an advanced roll? Man, you're really re-rolling lots of your dice here.
So they get to go up.
That would have been
to
your
7.
4th re-roll in an incursion game.
Yeah.
And only 1 of those 3 that you've done so far actually helped.
So she's got 2 wounds left. I'll keep that. And then these guys are just gonna... They get to go 7 because she gets +1 to their move.
She speeds up their legs.
Yeah.
She's just gonna come around the corner, not ready to take on. She's catching her breath.
Yeah, she's a little winded if a Necron, they don't. But she's...
It's like General Grievous kind of thing, right? Like, metallic sound.
well, her body's pretty beat up, so there's probably that too.
Yeah, there's little scarabs.
There are
There's
still-
scarabs crawling all over right now, putting her.
It's all coming back together, but it always takes time.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. I am not a huge fan of what's going on in the middle right now. It's all generally off. How far away are these guys? So they are 18-ish away.
Should be like at summon range.
I'm going to advance them. They are assault weapons. So 2. Sure.
Hold
work.
2.
They get to move 8 inches. Look at that.
Speedy boys.
Okay, and then these warriors, the Acanthrates are going to move 12, so they're going to jump up and over. Hello.
Hello, can go.
I don't even know if this is a good idea, but
Well, you want to kill the Ripper Swarms so they can't
and we're going
destroy
to
your piece of terrain, right?
we're going to move these warriors.
Fall back. Because they
Falling.
can fall back, shoot, and charge.
Correct. I want to make sure that they are still. We're actually just move him a little bit more over this way, just so I don't have to worry about this next turn.
Shooting phase.
Warriors are going to fire at the Ripper Swarms. Not a lot of them are rapid firing though, because I have to keep that coherency in mind. 11 shots on
3s and 3s.
Not a bad
Ooh,
roll.
Pretty solid hit.
And
Oh,
we
you
have
might actually wipe them out. That's 8 of them. 2 of them are going to claim the benefits of cover from the obelisk-looking Necron terrain. So I got it back up to a 6.
Star
up save.
Steel.
The Star Steel. So 6 up. It didn't matter. And you did 8 wounds in total?
8. Yeah.
Well, that kills those 2 and brings this last one down to 1 wound.
The Acanthrates will fire their plasma cutters backwards, their Melt-A-Guns backwards into the hard specs. Forced to hit. Can they? Dang.
Ah, jeez. Again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, man.
So bad. I'm sick. I'm
They're
being,
not bad. You rolled 6 times and didn't roll even higher than a 2.
It's
they
like,
could have been 3s to hit and you would have
it's like
filled
I'm
all
being
those.
punished for bringing them. Something divine is telling me, Luka, you recognize these are bad. This is what you get for bringing
It's
them.
called playing friendly.
No.
Yeah, it's called
They're
playing
getting
friendly.
punished for playing friendly.
No, because they can just give them upgrades and they'll get better. Let's keep shooting.
All right, are you within 15 of them? Yes. So Royal Warden's going to rapid fire into them now. These are hitting on...
3s?
I remembered I forgot to do a reroll on the Necron Warrior shooting at the swarms over there. On the wound roll. That's okay. I'm having a hard time remembering that rule for some
What's
reason.
the strength of this weapon?
5
So these are 4s to wound.
with the 1 reroll.
So they all get through AP?
2. Ooh.
2 of them have cover, so that's actually how many you would kill. So that makes them a 3 up, and then you're -2, so 5 up.
Oh.
So 2 damage, 2 damage, that kills 1, and then 2 damage. So these 2 over here that claim cover. And then rapid, or fire with your Reapers.
Yeah. Hit on 4s because they advanced. No re-rolling.
I didn't roll any 3s anyways. Well, 1 3. Strength.
And 5.
4s to wound.
And 1 re-roll.
Well, that could kill them. AP,
Yeah.
AP -2 again. So one guy has a 5 up. You might kill all of them. Nope.
Nope. He's
Still got a 5 up. Still has a 5
Oh,
up.
doesn't matter this cover. It's
All right,
wild.
so he's dead, and then the other one has a 6 up.
1 damage.
So he's down. 2.
I should have targeted them. There's a good chance they died there.
Well,
Oh, I guess no, he rolled incredibly well.
that's
And-
all you're shooting.
Yeah, they have nothing in range to fire at, so I'm going to charge with the Acanthrites.
Into the Ripper Swarms.
Ripper Swarms.
Okay, don't roll double 1, and I think you're good. Yeah, that's.
I'll take a 6.
That's not a double
Or
1.
12, I mean.
I think you're in.
I would...
You want to be within an inch, right?
I'm going to fly on the other side. Over here. They're going to attack with their...
Hold on, before you continue, did you want to charge your
No,
warriors?
absolutely not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
They are attacking with Void Blades, which are strength 5, -3, 1
4s to
damage.
hit.
And for whatever reason, they give an extra attack. But they hit on 4s because they're canoptic. And actually, these are strength... Oh, I'm not near a character, so these are strength 5 still.
So 3s to wound, they're dead.
Ah, so good.
That's a kill point for them.
Look at them go.
Yeah. Oh, I got to see if the Ripper Swarm. No, Ripper Swarms don't.
Oh, swarms are fine? Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
They,
Feels
they
good.
don't care. They're swarms, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So my Tyranid warriors will go next. We'll fight your little scarabs.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. Silent Talons let me re-roll the 1s. Re-roll. Hey, I'm still perfect 100% hits with them. 3s to wound. Oh my goodness.
Oi, what are you doing?
Oi, oi, oi.
Come on.
If we don't see 2 6s, I've killed them all. Oh! I killed them all! You want to use a command point?
I almost have to.
You don't almost have to. What do you mean? What are you doing, man?
I'm using the command point. I can't, like, it's so bad. It's so bad, man, that they broke.
You're used to Scarab Swarms is lasting forever, right?
Well, they're supposed to have a 5-up invuln save typically and things like that.
Why don't they have a 5-up invuln right now?
Well, you bring the Cryptek that gives them a 5-up invuln.
Oh, jeez, that would be horrifying.
That
You still have a guy within an inch of the terrain, so it's not like I'm going to be able to.
can't believe that.
I broke through! You've killed 2 and almost 3 warriors in that fight. Go Warriors.
Just do it.
Well, that's it for the fight phase. End of battle round 2. Interesting. I've pushed through the middle, but you're doing pretty well everywhere else. So we'll see. The Haruspex is still untouched.
Yeah, I can't hurt him. He's too strong.
His next charge, I think you can get within 3 inches of the objective, and you have to start worrying about that. Because that'll start getting me... That'll stop getting you your 10 victory points.
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't-
I can't, yeah. Well,
There
yeah, I
wasn't
didn't
much
even
you
consider, not much I can do about that.
Well, you could have kept your Acanthrites on it, but then...
Well, all you have to do is get within 3 of it, right?
Yes. The moment I get within range of it, you don't get your 10 victory
Okay,
points.
well, I misunderstood that. That's okay. I can't stop that, though.
I don't know if you would have been able to stop it
That's
anyways with
exactly
the
it. That's why,
fallback,
right?
right?
I was hoping it'd be like my troops on it, just stop that, but...
Yeah, unfortunately not. But I think you still did the right thing. You popped off and then shot the Ripper Swarms to it. Because that's a bigger deal for the entire campaign. This is just the mission, right?
Yeah.
The mission, whatever. So I get an extra battle trait if I win.
I'm not too concerned about the Defender victory trait either.
Exactly. And so really it's about the narrative. That's why it's cool, because no matter who wins the mission, it's the secondaries will actually determine the entire campaign. So you can lose every game and still win the campaign. That's kind of the fun part of it. Let's go to the Tyranids turn 3. My command phase, I get a command point, and I get 10 victory points because you're not within 3 inches of that objective.
Ooh, I get my new protocol, too.
What's the new protocol?
Undying Legions. This is the specific one for this dynasty. And I get to it's active for turn 3 and 4.
And it does what?
Oh, sorry, yes. Every time I roll Living Metal, or every time I do Living Metal, I heal 2 wounds if I'm near a character. And I also get to re-roll Reanimation Protocol. 1 Reanimation Protocol roll.
Per unit.
Per roll, yeah.
Oh, per time. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do like 1 die.
That's pretty cool. And on top of that, you have to choose a unit to try to kill. So you have a choice between the Haruspex and the Tyranid Prime. 'Cause everything else is injured.
I'll go with the Prime.
Really?
Sure.
Okay. I think he'd be harder to kill because of the lookout.
Yeah, they're both like equally impossible to kill.
We'll see. Well, especially with Beltas that can't
Yeah.
hit. Warriors surge through. And they're snarling as they come through. I kind of want the Prime to come through as well. I know that you've chosen him as your target, but I think he'll be safest.
Oh, this is so bad, everyone. This is so bad.
Yeah, he's going to come through to here. Finally. Haruspex is kind of exactly where he needs to be. Let's go and shoot. He's going to tongue you.
Ooh.
You know what? Just -1 to hit them. I'm going to tongue forward. 4s to hit. Hey, I rolled a 6 anyways. 3s to wound. Of course he doesn't wound. Why would I think that would do something?
That attack doesn't do much.
Now the warriors will go, and they're going to focus all their firepower on your warriors. You have 6 guys, so I still get my minimum 3 shots per Barb Strangler. It does matter.
Oh, wait, look at that.
So 3, 3, and 5, so 11 shots. Hey, that's average. Let's fire all the guns, Death Spitters and Barb Stranglers together, hitting on 3s. Don't have any minuses to hit, right?
No.
Okay. 3s to wound. Well, it's pretty solid. So -1, so you get 5 up saves.
And you kill him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
My middle is buckling, everyone. Those scarabs betrayed me.
You're still used to them lasting longer, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, even there, every turn, you know.
I get it.
Every turn they've rolled under average.
My Tyranid Prime will fire at your Royal Warden. Before we do that, I got the kill point for the warriors. Do your warriors take any battle scars?
Oh, there's the warriors right there. The scarabs died earlier.
No. Now back to the Death Spitter of the Tyranid Prime. 2 hits. Your toughness what on the Royal Warden?
5.
4s to wound. 1 wound, -1 AP.
4 up. He takes
a
that
wound.
1 damage. Yep.
I'm tempted to fire at him with the Hive Guard, but I think my charge is going to take care of him. So I'm going to have the Hive Guard fire. It's -1 to hit them, but I'm D3 damage of shot.
3 wounds each.
And I know they've done nothing, but that's just because of bad rolling, not because they don't have the potential to do lots of damage, especially with their -3 AP. So I think my best shot is to fire at them. So 4s to hit instead of 3s. I rolled 1 and a 2. So look at that. I'm an Acanthrape. I'll charge with the Haruspecs. You want to Overwatch?
Nope.
You got a command point.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I made it.
Hey.
Even with the 3. The Tyranid Prime will charge, because I only have 1 wound left on 1 guy, so that Overwatch could be.
No, I'm not gonna.
He makes it. So we're going to...
I mean, I guess there's potential for him to one-shot him, but...
yeah, not really. The Warriors will then charge 3 inches. That's enough, because I got my pile-in move afterwards as well. More importantly, I'm going to keep a butt on this piece of terrain, so that if you haven't done anything about me...
it's going to be hard. I got the Varya coming over, but...
Yeah, she's actually very capable of killing lots of warriors with her damage 3 weapon.
She got other ambitions.
So you don't have 2 command points, which means you won't be able to interrupt.
No sirree, Bob.
Do you have anything to spend your 1 command point on before I start swinging?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well I am going to spend my 1 command point.
Well,
on the Haruspecs re-rolling his hit rolls. I'd really like to clear that side. 4 D3 attacks with his Ravenous Maw. No, not bad. So these are going to hit on 4s, but thankfully they're re-rolling. Look at that. Look at that crap. I know they're all 6s, but no. Okay. 2s to wound. Let's not roll 3 1s again. Thank you.
Hey.
6 wounds. These are -2 AP, so you get a 6 up save.
make some? Make none?
So I get to do 6 more attacks. You've got 2 guys left.
Oh, my army's buckling, everyone.
Shoveling Claws. Hold on. 4s to hit. Re-rolling. These are, you got 2 guys left. 2s to wound, no saves. They're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
Before I pull them on a 2-up, they're okay?
Yeah, they're fine. I'm technically closer to the Anacthrite, so I can't move that way, which I don't know if I'd want to anyways. I'm already on the objective, so I'm happy with being there. Now, whoever kills your Royal Warden gets 2 extra experience points.
You assume he's gonna die.
Yeah, I think I want to try it with the Tyranid Warriors because they've been doing really good for me, so I'd like them to get more experience. So we're going to pile in, pile in, pile in. We're going to leave. We're going to have all but 1 attack because that 1 is going to be preoccupied with this piece of terrain. We're hitting on 2s. We don't have any negatives to hit the Royal Warden, right?
No.
Re-rolling 1s. All hit again! Look at that, 100%. But your toughness 5.
Maybe it'll help.
So I'm 5s to wound instead of 3s. Big difference.
Oh, okay, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. We got 6, 7. You got 3 wounds left with the 3-up save. Oh! 1 command point
I have
left.
to survive. How many attacks does the Prime have? 4 or 5?
Somewhere around there.
I'll command point it. It could help delay. It fails anyways.
Oh, again! That kills him, giving me 2 experience for killing a character on those warriors, plus a kill.
Yes. And for anyone curious, I'm not resurrecting him because it's only nobles or cryptex that can stand back up.
Now, does he take a permanent battle scar?
Oh, that's a good question.
On a 1, he will. No, still haven't had one. It's actually their 3rd kill as well. Scarabs, Warriors, Royal Warden, so that gives them another experience, so they're up to 3 XP. That's my turn. Pretty good turn. I cleared out the middle. I think that Luka can still do okay, but we'll see what happens based on the objectives that he chooses to focus on.
Right.
Because he does have, because they could do a lot of damage, or they could spend their whole turn securing this kind of thing, and that's more important for the campaign, but less important for this. That's the cool part, right?
I have two.
Focus on the story or focus on the mission?
There's narratively the Silent King. He's secure the Nexus, get the Tyranids out of here, make sure you secure the right. So I got to go for that, but there's potential for me to go against his will, which I'm not going to do. And I could have these guys coalesce on the middle, and I could have Varya. I could potentially have the Reapers. He looks like he might be the closest from this angle, so the Reapers could try and gun him down, and then Varya charge in with the Acanthrites going in with the Meltaguns. And I could clear out a lot of the Warriors as well, leaving you with the Harspecs and the Hive Guard. But
you want to make sure you win the campaign.
But that won't line up well with the current. I won't be able to do that and go back and secure the objectives because I need a whole turn to get in a position.
Yeah.
So I am unfortunately not going to be able to do that. But there's always potential for that. But I'm not going to do it.
But you could still do the one, and maybe on your last turn still do some damage too, right?
That'll be it.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
To get a command point, you heal 2.
Yeah,
Look at you, Survivor.
She's
about to get 4 experience if she doesn't get shot down or something.
That's hopefully she doesn't.
Or eaten by a Harspecs.
We're
pretty far away, right?
Pretty far away from.
But you don't get 10 victory points.
Nope. I've given up on the actual objectives of the mission. You have won this one, I think.
Although you might be wholly within my deployment zone. Yes, you are wholly within my deployment zone, so you get 10 victory points. So that still keeps the game tied.
Interesting. So you deny me 10, but you get 10 on your turn next turn, right?
Yeah, but I'm not holding your deployment zone.
Interesting.
So we're still tied for victory points.
Interesting.
But remember, you get 30 victory points for controlling your opponent's objective at the end of the game.
Well, yeah, that I can't stop. So, but maybe something that can be done about this. I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe. She's going to go My Will Be Done on these Necron Warriors here, giving them +1 to hit. And that's it.
At the beginning of your movement phase, are they going to start?
Yes, they are going to start performing securing that Star Steel.
So they basically work this turn to activate its void shields, making it nigh indestructible.
Exactly.
And something I can't touch during this scenario. So the first one has been affected. They get 2 experience.
That's right. We will advance these Necron Warriors. They get to go 6 + 3. They go 9 inches.
So they got the +1 from her My Will Be Done to make up for the -1 for advancing and shooting.
I'm actually supposed to move her first, because otherwise I'd end up blocking her passive Star Steel.
You had mentioned before getting her onto that. So she's going to go to work on that next turn. So
she has to stay within 6 of them.
Essentially spending 2 turns taking care of that. Turn 3, then turn 4, right?
And then we're gonna
assuming that I haven't got within an inch of it. Better hope not.
Right. Oh, geez, I can't stop that, can I?
Well, here's the thing. I'm within an inch of this one with this unit.
Right. Also to perform the action.
So they kind of want to stay and perform the action. But that's the hard part. Because you've already got one of them, so you just need to get one more. So that's tough. And then shoot. You can only shoot them because everybody else is performing actions, or, is your Pharaon.
I'm going to, they can't shoot at that guy over there. They're going to put their shots into the Prime if he is the closest.
I think he is.
Should be to all of them because they're all kind of in that direction.
You're fine.
All right, we have 14 shots into the Prime.
Getting on threes. -1 +1.
And
4 is to wound because he's toughness 5.
But I get to reroll one of these. Ooh.
So you got 4. 4 of them. Not enough to kill him.
Not quite. AP2.
-2 AP, which makes him a 5-up save. So he takes 3 wounds. He's down to 3. He's alive. And that's your turn, right?
Yes.
So this is complete. They've already gained their 2 experience, as we said it. So you've now secured this one. Now that doesn't do anything except give them 2 experience until you get more than half of them secured. So you still have to do it one more time. I get my command point.
Yeah, you're at 1 again.
I get 10 victory points because you're not there. But I'm not holding your deployment zone because your deployment zone's only like here.
6, yeah. It's pretty much like just slightly.
Now I'm holding your deployment zone. Okay?
Yes.
So next turn I'll start to get the extra 10 victory points. Unless he's dead, of course.
Yeah.
Hard choice here. I don't, because I want to stay here and do the action, but then the Warriors can't do anything. And that'll mean that I'll lose that part of the scenario because you're going to easily get that second one then. But it does mean I'll get 2 extra experience. So if I abandon it and try to stop you from doing that one, then you might still end up being able to get this one, and I won't get the 2 experience. But I think mission-wise, the Hive Mind is going to compel me to stop you rather than try to go after everything else. So in my movement phase, I am not going to perform the action. And we're going to have these ones come over here. Because if I can get within an inch of that after the charge, which I should be able to, then you won't be able to perform the action. But then you're going to be able to cut through my guys like butter. Shooting, we'll start with the Tyranid warriors, firing everything into your warriors. 3 barb stranglers, minimum 3 shots each. Again, slightly above average. 3s to hit. No rerolls. 3s to wound. So these are all -1. You got 9 of them.
5 ups. Ah, you got them.
They're all dead. Oh,
Just
6? Don't you have 7?
Oh, I do have 7.
You have 7, man.
Ooh.
So hold on before you take anything away. Roll your 6 dice to see how many come back.
So I'm gonna pull everyone away except for
Ooh, this could really mess me up.
this
Because
one.
you could string them back nicely and block me from getting there, right?
It depends.
Unless
on,
I just mow through them,
I'm gonna pull.
or you don't roll out of.
I'm gonna pull everyone but that guy.
Now you have your Undying Legion thing turned on right now.
I get to just do 1 reroll.
And you reroll 1s because you're warriors. So 6 of them died, so each 5 up. Reroll. Oh, it's 2 of them.
2
so
of them
far.
do come back.
Reroll.
Undying Legion doesn't help.
So 2. That was close.
Yeah, it doesn't actually help me all that much. Why did I pull?
Well, it means I wouldn't be able to fire at your character.
Doing here.
There's not much you can do at
I
this
meant
point.
to pull. Sorry, I meant to pull
That's
over
fine.
here in
You
this
can switch
direction.
it.
Yeah,
You
because
can
I'm like,
switch
wait a second. I wanted to hero to intervene with her if I could.
Yes.
We'll go like that.
Yes. Okay, now the prime will fire at them. 3 more shots. Getting on 3s. Wait on 3s. So 2 more at -1. So one survives, the other one stand back up. Reroll it.
Reroll. Nope.
No.
I guess it doesn't
One more
really
goes
matter
down.
Too much. We'll pull you.
So you no longer have Lookout Sir on your
I
Pharaon.
don't.
So I could fire at you, and I don't care about your cover because I ignore that. It's only 2 shots. No negatives to hit you though, right? So
No, not a no.
It'd be 3s to hit, 3s to wound, and then you'd have your 4-up invulns. So not likely to kill you, but I could weaken you. Yeah, let's do that. You hear the buzz, 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 buzz.
Here come the bugs.
Of the Impaler cannon shots coming down to eat ya. 3s to hit. Well, they both hit. Can we get our 3s to wound ya?
Strength 6 or more?
Strength 8.
Oh, strength 8. These.
-2, so 4-up invulns.
Oh,
yeah,
she
shake it
tanks
up.
them. She phased out of existence as the bugs
As
go.
they go through.
Where they go.
There's nothing to eat here.
She doesn't exist in this plane.
Let's charge. I'm going to start with my Tyranid. He kind of doesn't want to get in there because we're still in the battle round that you get the extra points for killing him.
Indeed.
But he's pretty good in close combat, and you don't have enough. You don't have enough to interrupt. So he is going to charge just your warriors.
Okay.
That obviously makes it. So we're just going to stupid spikes make this a little harder. Tyranid warriors will declare a charge against both.
Bring it on.
8 is enough. They actually they have adrenal glands. I keep forgetting about. So they get +1 to their advance and charge.
Oh boy, how is it difficult to get these guys in there?
I think only 3 of them will be able to attack. But you can't interrupt, so maybe.
Yeah, you just cut right through them, maybe. I hope she can survive a few warrior attacks.
Well, I'm kind of considering. See, that's the hard part. Well, I get to choose, obviously, the order that this all happens.
Right.
I'm worried that if I kill the 2 warriors, then she just piles in around and goes after
Well,
my
if
prime.
you touch her base.
That's true, then she can't move.
Yeah,
this,
so
this
we'll
isn't
do-
Age of Sigmar, so
Yeah.
boom. Yeah, they've got claws in the way, but I'm touching both bases, so
I'll just push this guy in so
yeah,
it's easier.
it's all the claws and tails get in the way. All right, so you can't wrap around. So I'll start with the prime then, and see if I can kill those 2 warriors. Prime has 4 attacks with the Scything Talons, 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, boy.
They're Scything Talons.
Oh,
Hey, look! The warriors fight for the whole game, not missing once, and his first showing he can't even hit.
It's actually kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I know, right? 3s to wound, because he's strength 5. 2 wounds, no AP, so you get your 4 up.
Ooh, you got him.
Okay,
That's
there's no reanimation because there's only 2 of them left.
on a 2-up, they're okay?
They're
Ooh,
fine.
Just fine.
And that's a kill tally for the prime. And I did already say that I'm touching her, so I can't wrap around
no
either.
more wrapping around,
And
yeah.
I'm not going to consolidate.
Ah, fair.
Even though that would probably... You know what, I'm going to consolidate a bit.
But not within an inch of her?
Not within an inch. I don't want you to
Gotcha.
chop me up. And that way, that'll allow me to bring in 1 more warrior. There's 4, okay? Pretty sure you'll survive this and hack me with a vengeance.
You have 5 guys, eh?
5 in?
Yeah, because that guy's within a half an inch. You could probably get 6 guys even.
I have 2 of them touching her?
Well, you have 1 within half an inch. You have 2 within half an inch, and then the guys around this.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
count for that. So 2 more. 2s to hit. With the prime directing nearby, re-rolling those 1s.
I'm nervous all the same.
Oh, you've got 2 up.
Hey, we have a miss.
my first miss. 5s to wound. Okay. You got a 2-up save, man.
No, I've only got 3 up save.
Oh, right. Still, 8 of them. You're fine. Good thing for living metal, right?
Yeah,
That brings you down to 2.
2.
All right, swing on back.
She's got 4 attacks back. Has to attack the warriors.
Yes.
So 2s. Good start. And these are strength 7, so
threes to
wound.
I charged you though. Oh, that was
that's 4 dead warriors.
That's 4 totally dead warriors because they're -3.
-4.
-4, 3 damage apiece.
Well,
so
she's
thankfully one was
butcher.
Yeah, right. One. I'm not worried about barb stranglers anymore. We're gonna keep guys on you. Yeah, you just killed 3 of them. Scarab swarms couldn't touch me.
I killed 4 of them.
Oh, that was 4. That's right. Yeah, look at that. One more round of that and you're good. That's the end of that battle round. Or my turn, sorry. My turn 4?
4, that is the end of turn 4.
Yeah, well, not the end of turn 4, but the end of my turn.
So the end of, so, sorry, and Undying Legions is still active for the 4th battle round, if anyone's curious. That's the one that's active for 2 because of her warlord trait.
Main phase.
She has no one to target my will be done, but her living metal does tick up. Undying Legions is still active. She's back up to 4 wounds, so she's still in the survivor state, which is nice. And I'm at 2 CP now, and we're right on a movement.
So are they just going to try to kill the Hive Guard, or are they going to secure that?
They're going to try and do both. They're going to advance on it and shoot the Hive Guard.
Oh, that's right.
They're assault weapons.
You need a 2 or 3 inch advance.
So they go 14.
So are you within 15?
So that's 14 right
Oh yeah,
there.
you're good. Yeah. You're good. So you got one guy within an inch of it. Wow, look at these guys securing you the campaign victory.
Yes,
they are your MVPs
realize
for sure.
that this is happening right now. I am very aware of that.
And she's just going to stay?
She's going to stay in combat.
So shoot. Come on.
I guess so. I'm just going to confirm they're assault weapons. I'm almost certain they are. Yeah, they're
melta-guns.
They're
now,
melta-guns
you're not within 6 inch range.
None of them are.
That's fine.
5s.
Make them veterans, man. You reroll 1s. You've rolled so many 1s for them.
I'm like, do I reroll one of these? Because it's kind of a big deal to do it. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but it's kind of a big deal. What do I need 2 command points for? Oh, rerolling a save on her and resurrection protocol. So
yeah, keep her alive.
We'll keep her.
Right to the fight phase?
You get to go first.
So I could heroically intervene with my Tyranid Prime, but then you'll just murder him.
Oh, right, and I was supposed to pick something at the beginning of the battle round. It can only be the harvest.
Oh, yeah, you're done with that.
Yeah,
you're done with that,
I'm not getting that one anymore. I got my 2 victory points for it. Or 3, actually, I think.
Well, my warriors will do their 9 attacks and do nothing. For a whole lot of nothing?
Yeah.
2s to hit. These guys are not equipped to take out anything with any armor.
No, not
or
at all.
toughness. 5s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds. Look at that. You got your 3 up.
She's
fine.
Okay.
Now she can attack them back and kill them all.
Like 2s to hit. I mean, sure. I really want them all
3s to kill.
I know, it's 3s to kill.
But they're immune to morale.
I do have a reroll, and okay, 3s to kill. Okay, there we go.
Do you want to consolidate into my prime? He can fall back and charge. It also doesn't. And also that means he'll attack you too.
So, no, I won't.
Yeah, good choice.
We'll hang out here.
Although I can shoot at you if you don't fall back into me, but it's just a desperate or so whatever.
Yeah.
Whew, that's the end of your turn, and the end of battle round 4.
Yeah, we're on turn 5.
Jeez.
And
this is it.
The last protocol on turn 5 is Sudden Storm.
What does it do?
I can perform an action and still attack with ranged weapons, or she doesn't have any ranged weapons.
No, but they do.
Oh, they do. That's
and they're
right.
going to perform the action.
No, they have to be near a character. They have to be within 6 inches of a character to actually get the protocol.
Oh, this is the protocol thing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do +1 move, I guess.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. It only affects her.
Okay, in my command phase, I get 20 victory points.
Yeah.
10 because you're not there, and 10 because I'm wholly within yours. I think I'm going to win the mission.
I think I would have gotten 10 more because I was in your territory at the start of my turn.
Yeah, I already said that. We did that last time.
I should be at 40, but you're at 60 now.
Yeah. So, the only way I could deny you the campaign goal is if this guy moves up to here and touches it, and then the prime runs around to the other side. I think I can do it though. The only problem is it leaves.
I can heroically intervene with canoptic stuff.
You can?
Yes.
Are you being serious?
For 1 command point, yeah. I just immediately remember that now.
Oh, so I have no way to stop that.
Well, you can make your saves, but
against your AP -3 weapons, so I have no save against that?
Enslaved protocols, yeah. It's in your charge phase, select a canoptic unit from your army. They can heroically intervene as if they're a character.
Okay, well,
that's
then
very unique. These guys are obviously heroes of my stupid game.
Yeah,
here.
right? They actually are going to win you this game for the campaign.
Them so much.
But they're winning you the game, man.
They're not doing anything. They haven't done anything.
They have. They're activating both of these, and they're stopping me from getting it. Just admit it. They're the best unit in your game.
Oh, my.
The Lich Guard fell over like nothing. Warriors just shot like they always do. Scarabs went down like nothing. It's these guys. These are the heroes of the Necrons.
All the good. Oh, so Varia's kind of.
She's fine. She's doing
fine.
Whatever.
She killed like all 7 warriors. And
she's a Pharaon. You kind of expect that from your Pharaon.
Yeah.
But they're the real heroes. Okay, so that answers it for me. I have no way to stop you from getting this. Okay?
I mean, you could still try.
No,
but then you'll lose experience points. Yeah.
Exactly.
If he dies.
And if you do the action, you won't be able to shoot. Although no, you're right. You didn't.
No,
choose
I
that
have to be.
one.
I have to be near her.
Right.
6.
So it looks like my only real choice of trying to do something cool is to try to kill your Pharaon.
With the I guess you could shoot.
I have a couple shooting
Yeah.
to soften her up. It's not likely to kill her, but we'll try. So I've got nothing to do. I'm not moving at all. So I'll start with the Hive Guard.
Sure.
No, you know what? I'd rather the Prime get the experience points. So we'll start with the Prime to soften it up. So hitting on 2s with the Death Spitters. Yeah, baby. 4 is the wound. 1 wound at -1 AP, so you get a 4 up. Hey, we're making
Ooh,
it.
that's
3
bad.
wounds left. Hive Guard will then fire. 3s to hit. 3s to wound.
Ooh.
I'm going to spend my last 2 command points to have the Hive Guard fire again.
Oh, fire again. That's better than the rerolls, yeah. Maybe.
1!
All right.
4 up invuln. Oh! D3 damage!
Roll it up. I'm not gonna.
You're not going to reroll that?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, you're so lucky. Down to 2 wounds. Charge.
Hey, bring it on.
Only got 4 attacks. There's strength 5 though.
Sure are.
2s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Yeah. And then 4 is to wound. You got 2 wounds left. Oh, baby. 3 of them get through. 3 up saves. Oh, so close.
I'm actually gonna command point because I want her to get the experience for Survivor. If she's at 1 wound, she can't heal up to 3.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, reroll it. You're,
All right, so she takes no damage.
yeah, so you got 1 command point left. And then go ahead and kill my Prime.
I'll try to kill you.
Oh, I think you'll be fine.
2s. No rerolls on that one, and these are 3s to wound. I get to reroll because I'm Caesarican. Okay,
That
we
kills
got
him. I don't have any save against that. I got a 3-up save, but that's -4. So you got him. That's an experience, or that's a kill, not an experience.
Interesting.
Is my Prime okay? My Prime is okay. So Necron's turn 5. You just want to activate both your obelisks and heal her 2. No, heal her 1.
She only heals 1. She goes up to 3. That's
Oh,
over.
but that's enough for Survivor.
It's I'm not too sure. I think it's over. Technically, half is 2.5, but there might be something in the rules that say you round up.
No, it has to be more than. It says you have to have more than half your health
Right,
left,
which
and
is-
half is 2.5.
Right.
So
I think there's-
3 is definitely more than half of 5.
I just remember there being a rule somewhere saying you never do halves. You always round up or down or something. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if it
Okay.
says more than half and you have 3 out of 5, you would divide
I would
3
hope
into
so.
5.
I would hope so.
3 out of 5 is more than half.
It is true.
So do you want to just do your 2 actions and call it? Because then you get 2 experience for both your guys.
Oh, that's right. Well, she's definitely going to do the action, but I could be spiteful and try and kill that guy.
You could, but then you'll give up 2 experience, which is a hefty amount of experience.
How much experience does it deny on your end?
4. It's not nothing. It's basically a Survivor thing like hers, except they have to have the objective.
I don't want them to level up in the It's because we're playing again, right? So I gotta.
But that'll give them 2 experience.
That's okay. I think. Oh man, because there's no bonus for doing all 3. So
Yes, if you get all 3, there's. Well, hold on, let me double check, because you get 1. Oh wait, no. That you're thinking of the other one. There's no bonus for getting all 3.
as long as I get the 2, I should be okay.
Yeah, your infestation or your Pry Nexus points will go up by 1, bring it to 11, and me down to 9. But you're giving up 2 experience.
Do you know what this feels like? It's just, if I compare this to Blood Bowl, it's like, do I foul your best player in the game or do I get a touchdown with that unit?
Now just remember, in this first season, you're never going to fight me again after these first 2 games.
Yeah.
So you'll be giving up 2 experience for the rest of the campaign
To deny you.
so that in one more game against me, my Hive Guard don't have the extra
They're going to be
experience.
rerolling heroes. What's their experience at right now?
No, only if I make them MVP. They have 0 experience right now. And you need 6 to upgrade.
I feel like you're going to make them MVP. Though.
Because just to give you, my warriors are at 3 experience right now. So it would be between them and the Hive Guard for MVP. So you think, which one would I rather give the MVP to? I'm not going to answer that question. And you want to be spiteful and lose your 2 experience, that's fine.
Oh wow, these guys are so bad. They don't deserve it.
They totally deserve it. They're your MVPs, man.
Oh, my brain hurts.
Come on, make a choice.
Oh, my brain hurts. Because they're going to miss. That's the problem, right? But they can move and they can charge. They're going to miss right there. But they can charge and kill them. And they've killed nothing. They've killed nothing so far.
No, they killed the Ripper Swarm.
Oh, they killed the Ripper Swarm. So like
They had 1 kill tally.
It's not really giving up a full 2 experience because it's kind of like building up towards 1 experience a little bit.
You're getting 1/3 of an experience point.
It's true. I'm getting 1/3. I'm
1/3.
only
That's 6 times less experience.
in the end, I'm only losing 1 and 2/3 experience.
6 times more
It
experience.
depends on how you look at it, right?
No, this is mathematically the same thing. It's 6 times more experience.
I'm gonna go for the spite play.
Okay. Then they move on up. It makes me sad, but whatever. I just hope you totally miss.
I hope I don't. All right.
4s to hit. This is where you're gonna trip 4s. Oh, come on, you can't hit.
Command point. Okay, charging.
He made it. This should be it. I don't get any saves
They
against
get
this.
3 attacks each. I hate these.
Hitting on 4s? Oh, see, I'm dead. What strength are they?
5.
So 4s to wound.
You get to reroll 1 of them.
Doesn't matter, I'm dead. The 2 of them get through.
Oh, they only have 4 save, that's right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you got him. There you go, you denied me 4 experience. And you hold the objective at the end, getting you 30 victory points. Unfortunately, it's not going to win you the game, because I also get 30.
Oh yeah, so you still
And
won
I
by
was
20
already,
in the end.
and I was already a little bit ahead. So I win the scenario, which means I get to choose any of my units that are not a character. It might be characters, monsters, and vehicles can't be chosen.
Oh, so you just give them an upgrade anyways.
Right, but I was going to get that anyways.
That's true, yeah.
So they could have had
You
2
could have
upgrades.
had 2 of them, I suppose. All right.
So I win the scenario, meaning I broke through your lines, which I totally did, because I got like way more reserves coming. So do you, of course. But you managed to at least secure, for the campaign victory, the Necron Star Steel structures.
And again, that was part of me wants to like say I should have probably gone for that because the Silent King would have wanted all of them secured, but the spite play felt, I don't know why, better. I feel bad after. I don't feel good afterwards. Not bad because I denied points, but I'm like, I should have just got the. I forgot you were gonna get battle trade anyways. I just didn't want them rerolling ones to hit for the next game.
Yeah, probably gonna take it anyways.
Nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay, so good job there. Tyranid and Necron victory in 2 different ways. Scenario Tyranid, Necron's campaign. Campaign is more important, I would say. And so let's take a look at our upgrades. We forgot to check if the Hive Guard is hurt. It is.
Oh!
Look at that. So I can lose D6 experience, which he has 0 experience. Or take a battle scar.
You do it now, eh? Oh.
Yeah. No, I technically do it at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I'll take a battle scar.
Wait, they don't have any experience.
Well, I'm taking a battle scar because I don't have any experience, because that just feels wrong.
Oh.
Looking through all the battle scars, you can roll or choose. I could easily choose one that does nothing for me, like it's like, oh, -1 move, oh no. I don't like that idea, so I would choose one that had a good effect, and all the ones that have a good effect are too good. They could really hurt me, so I'm gonna spend a requisition point, which I can do between games, to remove the battle scar. So it cost me a requisition point, basically, when I rolled that one. I have 2 units upgrading. The Tyranid Warriors upgrade because they actually got 6 experience points for the whole game, so that's nice. So it was hard to choose a good one for them because there's not a lot of choices for any other units for battle traits. So I made them grizzled, so they ignore wounds on a 6+. I didn't really care about the extra movement or re-rolling 1s in incursion games because they already re-roll 1s in close combat anyways. Also because I won the mission and I was the attacker, I could choose a non-character, non-monster, non-vehicle unit to get a battle trait. So Luka wanted to deny the Hive Guard a battle trait, well, I'm giving it to them anyways. And although part of me is tempted to give it to the Termagants, but no, we'll give it to the Hive Guard. So they're gonna have it, they're gonna be veterans, so they'll re-roll 1s to hit. Just seems like a good choice. Even better if there was like 6 of them, but it is what it is. Those are my upgrades. Gives me 2 extra Crusade points for a total of 6.
Now, the only model or unit that levels up will be the Pharaon Varia, which is fitting because she did so much work. Not the Akanthrice, they don't deserve a level up, even though I could have given it to them. She is going to take a Necron character battle trait upgrade, and that is Martial Apotheosis. She just gets to reroll hit rolls of 1. That's her one weakness, she can't do that, so that should help her out in combat quite a bit.
And that is the conclusion of this battle. Go check out the next one in the MiniWarGaming Vault, where the Necrons and Tyranids will face off again, this time in the Tyranid Infestation. Happy wargaming.